Okay, everyone, welcome to Week 5 X-Mage League action from Division 1. This is Smurfy66, Austin Milam, up against Emerson Lardie at the bottom of the screen. I'm joined by Oliver King. Welcome, Oliver.
Thanks, Matt.
This is a big match for you as well because Emerson can actually overtake you with a good result today.
Yeah, with all the buys and the combining of divisions, I'm just focusing on playing my matches, and we'll just see what happens at the end.
Yeah, that's right. That's all we can do. A blooming marsh, possibly green-black net deck.
And Standard's in a pretty interesting place. You can pretty much play whatever you want, and it seems like there's good matchups and bad matchups. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's a traditional green black with the glint sleeve siphoner. I played Emerson last week, and he was on a kind of a green blue emerge deck, which looks like he's on the same thing this week as well. He trounced me in all three formats 2-0, so the deck performs.
I surprisingly haven't seen that much mono red in the league.
Yeah, actually, I was discussing yesterday with Tyler Adams. We recorded a podcast episode for this week coming, and it's kind of peculiar in that people tend not to net deck too much. You see a lot more brews, which is kind of the same with X Mage in general. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen mono red.
Ooh, that's spicy. Turn 3 thought not seer.
You're gonna get a look at Austin's hand straight up. See if he's got a removal spell. He doesn't. So what will you take here?
Hmm. I mean, it depends on what's in your hand, but probably.
Actually, see if we can look at some hands.
I think it's either the Nissa or the Gear Hulk.
I think one line that could be open to Austin in a turn would be to. Here we go. So I've got his hand up here. He's got a Browse Expertise, a Thought Not Seer, Long Tusk Cub, and 2 lands. He's taken the Gear Hulk, so he's thinking long term.
Actually, did you request to see his hand, and he showed you?
Yep. Yeah, I think going forward, it's probably something we'll do is look at hands. A few people have commented it makes the game more interesting for the viewer. So that Winding Constrictor was his draw for the turn. I think he doesn't. Is he going to run out that Walking Ballista?
He's probably gonna get 2 counters on that.
Yeah, 2 counters would set him up next turn. He could shoot down the Conduit if he wanted and use Fatal Push on the Thought Not Seer.
He didn't play the Ballista, so he must be Fatal Push.
Getting a bit greedy. Yeah, so he's put Austin in a bit of a position because Austin knows about the Fatal Push. So if he wants to get rid of that Winding Constrictor, he's going to lose his Thought Not Seer.
Right. So I guess if you're looking at his hand, I'm gonna look at his hand too here.
Yep. Yeah, you can see the spatial contortion. He doesn't actually play a lot of removal. It's more of a tempo deck. So we'll see what he's going to take this time.
Thought Not Seer is so good.
Yeah, this time he might take. Yeah, the Nissa. That's probably my choice as well. I think, especially Austin, I don't think would be expecting a Burrell's expertise. So any counters that go from the constrictor is just going to get cleaned up by the expertise.
Yeah, but he could shoot the servant for 2 before it gets bounced.
The this request hands thing, I believe you have to click at the top of the screen to get Austin's as well. I might be mistaken there.
Yeah, you do, but we know his hand from the Thought Not Seer, so.
Mm. So here's a ballista for 3. I think I would have played that for 2 and kept a black open so that when he can at least take down a Thought Not Seer. Yeah, he's wasting no time here with the expertise. Oh, 3 was. Does the expertise take down 3?
Yeah.
3. Wow, I was thinking it was 2. It's better than I expected. Yeah, so that's a tempo blowout.
I mean, he could have shot the servant for 2, but I think he's pretty bad shape regardless.
And I think with that spatial contortion in hand, it's probably game 1 here. So whatever he runs out here has to be a chump blocker.
Right.
Unless he wants to play the ballista for 1 so it gets 2 counters, he can block a Thought Not Seer and then sack it before damage to take down the conduit. Which is a bit pointless, or give up the constrictor to block a Thought Knot and shoot down the Thought Knot to get a card draw. Spatial contortion, what's going at the glint sleeve siphoner? I think he'd take down the constrictor here.
You'd have to.
Either way, the constrictor has to chump block, or he's dead. Yeah, so Emerson takes game 1.